Part 6. Let's do it.
Load up the Pro Tools and press 3. Studio filled with Jack in the Box and Pepsis. Niggas watching Warstar videos, not the SBs. Laughing at B-Pumper, stomach turning. I get up and proceeded to write some. Absol in the corner, mumbling raps, fumbling packs of Blackie Mouse, crumbling Kush till he cracked a smile. His words legendary, wishing I could rhyme like him. Studied this style to define my pen. That was back when the only goal was to get J-Rock through the door. Warner Brother Records, hope Naeem Ali would let us know. Was excited just to go to them label meetings. Wasn't my record deal, but still I couldn't believe it. Me and Rock inside the booth hibernating. It was simple math. If he made it, that mean I made it. Everything I had was for the team. I remained patient, grinding with my brothers. It was us against them, no one above us. Bless our hearts.
Use your heart and not your eyes. Just relax your mind. If you got time and I got time.
My nigga Dave had a champagne Acura, a bunch of instrumentals I freestyled in the passenger. That nigga wore several hats, a producer, manager, director, and DJ. A hi-hat, squabbling bloods, pyrus, and keyways. For this little thing of ours we call TDE, I watch him take some penitentiary chances to say the least. Remember in the county building with mixed by Ali, we tried to freak the system just to make a couple ends meet. That's my nigga for shit show. He brought Q over, but Q didn't rap, but he learned from our inspo. We split Louisiana chicken riverboat special, sleeping next to O2 our consoles to be our refuge. He was homeless and I left home. Q said, Dot, you won't be slept on, you the nigga to bet on. Top had given us the million and the home he lived in, hoping that we see some millions. God bless our hearts.
Use your heart and not your eyes. Just relax your mind. If you got time and I got time.
Punch play Phil Jackson in my early practices. Strategies on how to be great amongst the averages. I picked his brain on what was ordained. Highly collaborative. Rep pushed the label the same amongst the savages. Moose kept my name in the function that he would run in. Tease kept the vultures away from me that was coming. Soundwave let me borrow his clothes for shows as a hype man. They cook up in his room till the night ends. Time flies. I'm carrying debates of a top 5. Burying my ops and allies. But I done a half job communicating feelings of being stagnant. Life was getting bigger than just rapping. The business what I was lacking. Top used to record me back when it was poor of me, and now we at the round table for what assures me. I guess my motivation was the yearning for independence. Poured everything I had left in the family business. Now it's about Kendrick. I wanna evolve, place my skill set as a black exec. I jog my memory knowing black hippie didn't work cause of me. Creatively I moved on with new concepts in reach. Top remember Harlem sessions, we would strategize, then hit the streets, then come back, record 3 records. To tell the truth, it fucked me up when D-Man passed. The motive was the condolences, but the pride crashed. I had to bypass old mythologies I had, put my heart on display like it was an iMac. To how my young niggas let me be the demonstration, how to conduct differences with a healthy conversation. If that's your family, then handle it as such. Don't let the socials gas you up, but let emotions be your crush. Pick up the phone and bust it up before the history is lost. Hand to hand shake is good when you have a heart to heart.
Use your heart and not your eyes.
Perfect way to end that song.
If you got time and I got time. Free your thoughts and watch them fly. Use your heart and not your eyes.
Fire.
And that's another way of him like letting us know kind of how the departure went
from TDE. There's no
Mm.
issue there, you know. I mean, you even seen that with the Not Like Us and him making sure he had TDE in there, because people had speculations of it being a problem, right? Like
Because it normally
That's
is.
even with
because it's
Drake saying the
typical,
things that he
man.
said about, you know, Top basically extorting him or taking his money or what, however he, you know, broke things down.
Right, man. Niggas don't be paying attention, dog. I really learned that, like, in our culture, people don't pay attention. That means you, the same way you follow the NBA, the NFL, if you're not watching what happens in the off season, if
Mm-hmm.
you ain't watching what happens in preseason, if you're not watching what's happening during the
You
season,
wouldn't
if you're
even be
not watching
shocked
what's happening during the
about hearing
playoffs,
a
it's
fight.
like,
Yeah,
bruh,
yeah, I
Yeah,
would
like,
have
you
been.
wouldn't even be
I would
shocked.
have been. I would be. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
the culture is very huge. Like, most people don't pay attention to the artists that are like MF Doom or like Aesop Rock or like
Mm,
it's a lot of rappers that are amazing out there that do all blue. It's like a bunch of artists that are
yeah,
out there
Blue.
that are amazing. Murs, like, but when you really think about it, people are in their spaces. You got people that's in the
Rock
trap. You got the people
Marciano.
that's into backpack. You got bruh, it's so many,
Rock
bruh.
so nice,
So when
boy.
people do not gauge and really look into these things, they're not really into the culture of it.
Mm,
They just consume it and then talk about it. And I mean, yes, it's something wrong with it.
mm,
Because if you're ever talking about anything, you need to always do your due diligence enough. So
mm,
when you open your mouth, you're contributing to
mm,
the conversation and not just adding an extra distraction. Because niggas always get distracted with bullshit. That's the number one thing that keeps everybody from gauging what the fuck they supposed to pay attention to in the first place.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I love the growth here throughout the track. You know what I'm saying? How he kind of just started things like right when they're in the studio, right? Niggas watching World Star, getting their raps together,
Laughing at Brian
giving
Pumper.
giving you that the imagery. And to get to the end here where he's letting people know like even if you have issues with your family, like that's your family at the end of the day. Y'all gotta have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, for
you gotta
sure.
have that dialogue so that y'all can move past whatever y'all the riff was. So there was a some situation there, but they talked through it, and it's as simple as that. That's
Yeah.
that's how
I mean,
simple
shit.
it is. A
And
conversation.
no, for sure. And I would say first and foremost, I'm gonna just go ahead and slide this in there. I love this song. This is a
Mm-hmm.
song I play
Hell
a
yeah.
lot. I love the sample. I love the
JP
original.
was good.
I love what they talking about in the song because
Mm.
me being a fan since those days, it's almost like an insider because that we
Yeah, with
never
Black
really
Hippie for
know what's
sure.
going on
Mm-hmm.
with all of these people. So to hear his insight, knowing the success that he had. And the questions that we always ask, we always wanted to know what happened with what I'm saying, Black Hippie and stuff of that nature. So like hearing that was like it really was like one for my soul, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for a
And hearing
person
him
that
take that
decides the
accountability
music.
too.
Yeah, no, that
Like,
that too.
That's
Like
important.
that he
Yeah.
does that on every album. He does
Mm,
that shit on
mhm.
every album. So for me, it's like, him continuing to do it, like it's alignment for me. Like that's why I love Kendrick so much because he's helped me discover the higher version of myself. So it's like, why would I not champion him the way that I do? Like I would see everything he was doing. I was right there saying like, bruh, I
mm,
see it. Like, because at the end of the day, you get into the shit and then you get lost in the sauce because the industry is made for a person to do X, Y, and Z,
mm,
not all the other alphabets that you care about. So it's like, to me, man, he's always given that to me. This song gave that to me. And I just appreciate it because it's something that I wanted to hear. That's
mm-hmm.
what I wanted to know about. It felt amazing because
Mm,
that style of music is, I mean, that's where groove comes from. That's what my whole aesthetic, how I feel music comes from, that vibration. And then also for it to be Pharrell, Chad, original beat,
Yeah, hell
and like all of
yeah.
that, I'm connected to that full. That's like that's a lot for me. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? So I appreciate it from that volume. But yeah, man, I love this record. I appreciate the honesty, and I appreciate even the
I mean,
consistency of working
he
with y'all
told.
boys. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? I
he
appreciate all
told
that.
for real. I'll take the fade for you.
Yeah.
He told Drake, I'll take the fade I'll take the fade for Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? I got that. So
Mm.
to rap on
No, for
his
sure.
beats,
And I
that's
felt
like
that because it's like, why Drake be
you
going
know.
like just like how you going at Steve Lacy right now? It's like,
He
bruh,
going
what are
at
you
Steve
doing?
Lacy?
Yeah,
Bro, he just said he
he called
called
him his
him
fragile op.
a fragile op.
What Steve Lacy do?
Who knows,
Does
man?
anybody
Because he
know in
connected
chat?
to Kendrick.
Oh, I mean, he was in the video.
Yeah, but that's some hoe ass shit, man. That's some. I'm sorry, bro. Bro, that was some
he
hoe
popped
shit,
out.
bro.
So
Yeah,
wait, but what is the? I didn't know Steve Lacy and Drake had worked together. Like I'm.
No,
I
it
didn't
was
know they had
because
issues either.
his music was playing in the background of the streamer, whoever the streamer house he was at recently.
XQC.
And yeah. When the song came on, he was like, yeah, he's like a fragile op. Yeah.
The
Like,
Drake's.
bruh. And then Steve Lacy got on and started laughing about it. Like, bruh, that's funny as fuck. I'm a fragile op. He's like, anybody want to be my fragile op? Like, come on, bruh.
What?
Like,
Fragile
why would
op
you?
is
So
crazy.
I heard
This is
about the
this is the
XQC
wild
thing
thing to
though,
me,
where they was
man.
playing songs and
Yeah.
he was just kind of saying, "Yo,
He
turn that
said
off."
something about the weekend too. He was like, "No, we real Sixers.
Okay, I heard
We're
that
real
one.
Six. We're real Sixers.
We're real
Yeah.
Sixers.
We're real Sixers." That's what he said.
Man,
Damn.
him stop that shit, bro.
Did he cut his braids off? Right.
Yeah, he cut
Yeah.
He cut the braids
Yeah.
off, man. So that
Yeah,
means
he
Stretch.
had to. That shit looks. He wasn't.
Stretch
Anyways,
like,
next.
I ain't cut my shit.
That nigga
Hey.
wildin', man. Yeah, so if I come in here cutting my shit now, I don't need y'all thinking I'm cutting following Drake now. I been talking
You
about
gotta
cutting
keep the
my hair.
braids down.
Then
I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta keep them for a little minute.
I know I do
gotta-
got to keep them. And I
gotta let
said
this
the same
pass.
thing, bro, because I was like, bro, if I cut my hair this week, niggas gonna be like, damn, you cut your hair, cut Drake. And now I'm like, bro, I've been talking about cutting my hair for the longest. That's crazy, but
What is it? The
man.
braids?
Same thing though. I like the song though. I like the steady progression. Like we get him when he's not even the main focus of TDE. Like when they just trying to get J Rock in, and he just a hype man trying to having to borrow Soundwave clothes and all that. Like I like that.
Dope. That
But
was dope.
just another example though, like even during that process, because a lot of people they think so much about me. They don't know how to put the team first. But it shows like Kendrick did put the team first for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
Until he was like, all right, now I'm ready to focus on myself. So and he was like, we just don't I still love y'all, I still love here, but our ideologies don't align for what I want to do for myself.
Yeah.
So he took his own route, and like you said, I love how he came down to the end. He talked about it. He was like, we can everybody's still on the same page. Ain't no issues. My only thing is though, because especially when you look back at Drake records, like Family Matters doesn't hit the same to me. Like when I first heard Family Matters, it was hitting. But now when I listen and when you just hear how solid of a connection Kendrick has to his former label, as well as like his city and crew, and then all like the extra people around
Wife,
as well.
kids,
Like it's like bro, it's like it's a tightly knitted community. We don't even see Drake with Wayne no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't see Drake with Nicki. We don't. I mean, rarely see that.